So why do most new players hate PvP in Sea of Thieves? The answer is clearly because of toxic PvP streamers like myself, who spend their whole day griefing everyone and have no lives. Now that we have the top comment on this video sorted out, let's continue. Now, before you say anything, there are a lot of reasons why a new player might not like PvP in Sea of Thieves. And the obvious one is having your treasure stolen, right? That's not fun for everybody. Or it isn't until they learn to defend themselves or they themselves start stealing from other people that they figure out that PvP can be really fun. Not to mention that the maiden voyage / tutorial does like nothing to properly prepare new players for PvP. However, I think the real reason new players do not enjoy PvP goes much deeper than this. They are being sold a lie. I have a question for you. When did you first learn about Sea of Thieves? A large portion of you, especially the demographic for this very video, likely saw PvP streamers or clips going around on YouTube or Twitch, but the large majority probably found this game through friends, marketing, and mainly Game Pass. Honestly, a lot of Sea of Thieves' success is directly due to Game Pass. Sea of Thieves is the game that you've always wanted to try, but you didn't really want to pay $60 for. It is a huge seller on Game Pass, and here is where the problem with new players in PvP really lies. Sea of Thieves is marketed as a pirate adventure sandbox, which isn't technically wrong, but it does not prepare prospective players with how much PvP they will actually encounter. Sure, most trailers show the almost mandatory 3-second clip of a PvP naval battle or the occasional keg being exploded, but honestly, ever since the release of Arena, Rare really hasn't pushed PvP in their marketing at all. And not to get off on too much of a tangent, but the release of Arena was a whole separate issue. Rare had always depicted PvP within adventure mode as goofy, silly shenanigans, and then they had a very aggressive marketing push for Arena, going as far as to set up a Twitch Rivals event that led many players at the time to believe that the majority of PvP was going to take place solely in Arena. I can't tell you how many times back then, after attacking someone, I was told to go play ranked or go to Arena mode with the other sweats. Now, personally, I believe this confusion shined a light on a huge issue Sea of Thieves has always had that I really don't hear a lot of people talking about, and that is unrealistic expectations when it comes to PvP when onboarding new players. Now, Arena is dead and buried and no longer in the game, but these unrealistic expectations are still an issue and are more relevant today than ever. As I alluded to earlier, this is a direct result of how Rare markets their game. So I wanted to take a look at some of their marketing, and I did some digging. Being that I haven't really had cable in like a decade, I asked around and there really aren't any Sea of Thieves ads on television. Well, besides that old ad with Sean Astin, but besides that, it's mostly just Game Pass ads. But there it is again, Game Pass. I really think Game Pass is where most of Sea of Thieves traffic comes from, but just to be safe, we're also going to look at the marketing on the Xbox Store, Steam, and even the Microsoft Store. As far as I can tell, it might be random which trailers are actually served to the viewers on these platforms, but typically it seems to be the most recent update, which right now is Captaincy. They have the new Legends trailer, which they've used quite a bit. And then from there, it's usually Pirate's Life, the Pirates of the Caribbean stuff, or one of the original 2017 trailers. Now, to be fair, besides the Pirate's Life Tall Tale stuff, these trailers do actually show PvP, but it's usually through very quick clips talking about the arena or maybe referencing a game mechanic like sinking a ship for its logbook in Season 7. But really, the last time they released an accurate trailer for Sea of Thieves, it was some of the first trailers Rare put out. So digging deeper on those original trailers, I think the one we're looking at here is from the Game Awards in 2017, and it's honestly like perfect. It really just shows half PvP and half PvE and gives new players a pretty good expectation of what they're going to find in Sea of Thieves. And this is mostly just due to the fact that Sea of Thieves had almost no content at launch. It had like 3 quests, and then the rest of it was just interacting and fighting with other players. So the reason we don't have these trailers anymore is because there's so much more content that Rare obviously wants to show off. But if we could just go back and capture the original feel of these older trailers, I think it would go a long way to giving players better expectations. My point is, new players are likely just going to see these handful of trailers like the new Legends one or the Captaincy one that do everything but represent PvP realistically. While this does make the game seem more approachable to all players, it really does leave a large portion of people very frustrated once they discover that Sea of Thieves has a very active and very sweaty PvP fan base. Hopefully in the future we'll see trailers that more accurately represent the game as a whole and not just the PvE and the lore. How did you feel coming into Sea of Thieves? Did you know what to expect? Was the game any different than what you thought it would be? Let me know in the comments, but besides that, I give away exclusive in-game items every Wednesday and occasionally have Twitch drops on my stream at twitch.tv/blurbs, where I stream every weekday and most weekends. Make sure you're subscribed if you want to keep up with PvP news and the state of the game, and also join our Discord. Everyone is super nice and very helpful. But besides that, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.